Well done, Lynn. Well done.
Yeah, a little bit of double screen there. Like technology challenge. Gives us a shot. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Lara. Thank you very much for tonight.
You asked me whether it is true whether that we don't have a television. Yes, we don't have a television. Uh, that that makes me sound almost like an ascetic, isn't it? But I'm not. So I do get my I do watch some TV on the computer, um, like some old movie or whatever. But it was a conscious choice to not have TV, not because I'm strong, but because I'm weak. What yeah, because what I find with TV is I feel it's very hard to just use willpower to avoid TV. So let's say you have a TV connected to the internet. Let's say you have Netflix or one of those. It's very. It always starts with, oh, I'll just watch for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, um, and then it always drags. So then you definitely miss out on something. I mean, I had that feeling when social media came, 2000, about 2003 or 4. And then I remember myself doing nothing other than checking out for 3 days for old friends and so on. Those friends who I didn't even care about in school, I never talked to them. But all of a sudden, I had this brotherhood and sisterhood with them. Then I realized, oh, looks like I don't have the tools to manage myself. So since then, yeah, no TV, and I think it helps, and and I think it links to the lecture today is that matter has this power over us. And funny enough, most people that are like me, who can't manage themselves when TV is on, they don't really admit it to themselves. They keep telling themselves that I'm fine, and then you usually see them, big. What are these called? Black things around under the eyes.
Oh,
Next day at work, they're all complaining, oh, it's binge watching and so on. So it's fun aside. It is hard, I think, to to overcome the matter, especially when they're designed like that. And that's the job of the entrepreneurs to get us addicted. And so that's the story. So I don't have TV because I know that I can't manage myself if it is in.
I have a question. Is it still echoing?
A little bit, yeah, something going on.
Okay, I'll
But
put things in really big live stream, which I hope you'll be able to get back with us. The other question, bear with this echo going on. You were talking earlier about an Upanishad, interest in birds.
ah, yes. Oh yeah, that one. You put me on the spot, Lynn. I'll have to pull it up and repeat it. It says just a second. Yeah, it says as long as a. Actually, you try this. Can you speak for 10 seconds while you're breathing?
I can 10 seconds and I'm reverberating. Am I breathing? No.
Yeah, so people have figured this out thousands of years ago in an Upanishad. They say, I'll skip the Sanskrit bit. The translation is, as long as a person speaks, he's not able to breathe. As long as a person breathes, he's not able to speak. I thought it's sort of interesting. Is if in its simple terms, what it is saying, I feel, is saying yes to something is saying to know something else. So if I relate that saying to our topic today, I'd say saying yes to matter is saying no to time that is important for ourselves, to regenerate, to meditate, to spend time with family, and so on. um, and it's just not possible only by using willpower. I think it's not possible. So it's easier to manage these things, I feel, with meditation.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely.
definitely. But
Actually,
yeah, that sort of got me once. You can't speak when you breathe, and you can't breathe when you speak. So they're sort of, if you say yes to this, you have to say no to the other thing. In that moment, obviously, you die if you don't end up speaking all the time and dying because the schedule is going on.
yeah,
Thanks to God.
you have
You
to
have to
take the
take the
breathing
breathing
breaks.
breaks.
I think I won't
I think
say
I won't say
reverberating.
reverberating.
Shall we
Shall
look
we look
into
into
humanity
humanity?
interest
Yes.
talk
Talk
on
on
the
the
subject?
subject. Yeah. So when you do that, when you put Srimataji on, you can't leave the room to come in.
Sorry?
So when you go out of the when you start playing speech, you can't leave Zoom and come in.
I
I
won't.
won't.
No.
No. Okay. All right. Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So
So
just
just
sit
sit
very
very
comfortably and keep in contact with the earth, and just pay attention to your breathing, to your state of being as you're listening to the words of this very lovely talk, a very personable talk of Srimataji's.
When Mr. Freud came in, they said, that's a good leader for us. Now he'll give us some more varieties. I was in a very big banquet sitting next to the ambassador of Mexico, and he told me that I'm told you are against Freud completely. Yes, I am, I said. Jung was a sensible man. He said, what is in you? He told us what all these our books have told. So what is so great about him that he's told something the same thing? But Freud told us something new. So he's great. I said, all right. We have never eaten this table. Should we eat that because it's a new thing to do? Of course, it was not very diplomatic. But I did say, because I couldn't help, it's kind of a funny idea. It's a new idea. Let's have a new idea. Any new idea, you just do it. Now, in Rome, they have a new idea that they should wear all the things with the sequences all over. Now, the sequence thing you cannot wash much. So today they'll waste all their money on the sequence. Tomorrow they cannot wash it, they'll get dirty, so they'll start on something else. We have to be normal people as Sajogis to understand that will not allow matter to supersede us. Now, today, just to celebrate the Sastra Day in full way, I thought of wearing a sari with many chakras. It has some symbol. It's a symbolic thing. And a starry sky that you see all over to represent that, the blue color. Blue color is the sign of depth. It has some symbol. It's not without any symbol, without any meaning that you wear anything, because some factory is producing these things in bulk and they must be sold. We should be out of all these things. These things should not touch us. These things should not impress us. But we should laugh at them. Oh, then now the new craze has started, another one. And now they are looking like scarecrows everywhere, I find. I mean, they can be used for that purpose very easily. It's terrible, the way things are working out. But the worst thing that happens with materialism, that your attention becomes very superficial. Very superficial. You go on watching everything, you read every signboard. If you have missed one, you'll turn around. I've missed one, so you must read that. The whole attention is so superficial. You are looking at women, women are looking at men, men are looking at, I don't know what they are looking at. the attention is so stupid and so foolish. And I have seen in their eyes the bhoots are passing from one to another. It's absolutely evil to put your eyes to such a strain. Christ has said, "Thou shalt not have adulterous eyes." How many Christians there are who haven't got adulterous eyes? So what you find, that the whole thing becomes extremely superficial. Even the religion. All religions have become anti-God. These are all anti-God activities. They have nothing to do with God, they have nothing to do with religion, they have nothing to do with dharma, as we call it. They are making all kinds of advertisements that they are very religious, that they believe in God, that they are doing all good things. Christ, who lived under very meager circumstances, was born in a manger. If you go and see the property of Pope, you'll be amazed and aghast. He has more property than even the Tsars had, even the great kings of China had. And now they are hand in glove with mafia. Still they are heads of the religion. Same in India, the way religion is preached is all nonsensical things going on. There's no sense in what they are talking. The Hindu religion, the Sikh religion, the Islamic religion is another nonsense. It has nothing to do with God. It's all anti-God activity. It just forces people, it just frightens people and makes them suffer and uses all the property, the wealth that they have. What is the interest of a person who is religious in the property of other people? Why should he be interested in getting the property of another person? He should not be. On the contrary, he should be happy to see that somebody is happy, well off, with his children, enjoying a nice, happy life. But there's no end to this greed. The greed is so much that it's impossible to call these people religious by any chance. And they are the ones who are talking on religion. Then the other side of it, not only the greed, the lust. The lust is so obvious, is so vivid, that one cannot believe that these people have anything to do with religion. So it follows with the superficiality once you get materialistic. Then materialism also gives you certain ideas that you must have legs like this, you must have nose like that, you must have eyes like that, you must have body like that. So everybody starts working on that. In America, in the morning, if you get up, everybody is running on the streets, whether old or young. Some people died of heart attacks on the streets. They said now they are having a new craze, what is it called, as jogging. And I had an Indian girl with me, and she said, she woke me up, she said, "Mother, get up, get up." I said, "What has happened? Something gone wrong in this place." I said, "Why?" "Everybody is running." I said, "They are jogging." No, even old people are running. How can it be something like that? I said, "It is, that's their style, you'll forget it, let me sleep." Everything should be done in a way to keep fit and to keep all right. But not just to sort of fall into the traps of these people who are spreading materialism. I told one lady, she was very thin already, and I said, "Why are you thinning more?" She said, "Because the modern clothes don't fit you." So I said, "Is it that according to the modern clothes you are going to make your body?" She said, "You have to, otherwise how will you wear the dresses?" I said, "This is horrid, absolutely horrid. Horrid system that they force people to wear the dresses what ever their standards are. It has killed all the arts, all the handmade things, all the real things. It has brought everything artificial, everything superficial. The attention is so superficial. Just now I was watching a film, some sort of an American film. Everybody was sick. Everybody was mad. I mean, I couldn't understand how could any human being behave like this. I have not known people like that myself. But they showed a sick man behaving in a very sickly manner, supposed to be a hero. So all these advertisements, all these newspapers, all this media, all of them are just here to create sensations in your body. Some sort of a sensation. It has to be a sensational thing because they think that you have become matter. Unless and until you give some shocks to the matter, it won't move. And that is what they have brought you to. That's where we have landed into a state of matter. So we have no feelings. We just don't talk to anyone. Our hearts are frozen. We feel afraid to talk to human beings. We cannot tolerate our children in London in every week. In London city, not I'm saying England. They are killing 2 children every week. We have no love for our children. We can't bear our children. We have no love for each other. No love for cooking. No love for doing something for your husband. Husband has no love for doing anything for the wife. All the time what pictures they show is husband-wife fighting. All the time. How can there be? There's no love. There's no affection. There's no kindness. What is the fight going on? Why did you spoil the carpet? She said, no, I didn't spoil the carpet. The children spoiled it. Then why didn't you clean it? The fight is on. For what? For the carpet? What is this carpet? Is it a permanent stuff? Well, what is important? They have to sell the house tomorrow. They have to sell the house, the carpet must be neat. So everything is sellable. Everything has to be sold. Even the wife, husband, children, everything. They have to be made in such a way that's sellable all the time. Whatever you buy a diamond, all right, it should be sellable. If you want to buy anything precious, it must be sellable. Miss surprise? So nobody can have something that is not standardized. All the rest, I don't know, goes into waste, I think, in these countries. You have to have everything standardized. Nothing you can have for your own joy, for your own happiness, for your own using, for your own love for it. You give somebody some present, say, for example, you give somebody a gold ring. Immediately that person will go to the shopkeeper and ask the jeweler, is it gold or not? Whether it is, the price is all right or not. What carat gold? Everything. They will not see to the beauty of the thing. They will not see to the way the feelings are being expressed. What they will see is whether it is sellable or not. Later on, if I want to sell it, even the presents, if I can sell it, it's better to find out. So the whole attitude towards life is that everything is valued in money. Everything is valued in money. What is the damage? How much it will cost? How much we have to pay? How much for the child bearing? If you have one child, how much it will cost? Immediately they'll go to the computer, find out how much it will cost. Now, like I'm speaking, so I should find out how much it will cost my throat. That if I'm speaking so many words, like there's a computer for it. You put in the computer, you'll find out it will cost you 5 lozenges, all right. charge 5 lozenges to the Sajogis. There's no feeling. Even they sing, when they walk, even when they do any work, there's no feeling. And there's no involvement at all, no involvement of any kind. The artistic work that was done before cannot be done today. Why? It is because there is no feeling, there's no involvement, there's no feeling that, thank you, that this is my work, I'm doing it. I'm doing it to present my own feelings, to express myself. It's my own thing. There's no feeling. Imagine you have seen, so many of you have seen now, Ajanta. This was built in 10 centuries, cut from top to bottom. How they must have planned it, how they must have organized among themselves in 10 generations, how they must have painted it. And there's nothing, no city, nothing, no television, no food. How they lived there. They lived on dedication and love of Buddha, whom they had never seen. Such personalities they were, such involvement. Once they took up something, they were absolutely dedicated with it. But such people are lost today because of materialism. Most important thing is how much money you get out of everything. There's no end to it. And then what you take to is thieving. All these big people, the Prime Minister, today I was told that this Marcos, the great Prime Minister, Filipino fellow, gave all his paintings to another thief from Riyadh. They are all thieves. All these big Johnnies supposed to be there are thieves. Why? What are they lacking? What are they afraid of? Why do they do that? They are afraid that they'll be found out that they are thieves. So they are doing all these wrong things. They are collecting money because they know they have to run away one day. All right, so they must organize in such a way that they should have all these things planted in some place where they can always get hold of. But why become the thief, first of all? You become the Prime Minister, make a name out of yourself, history will remember you. No, they cannot think of those things. They just think of the present. Sahaj way is to make money. When you are on the throne, make the money as much as possible. This money is going to bring them bad name. In the progeny, they will not be remembered. People will not take their names. If they take their names, they will have a headache. So what's the use of leading such a life? Even today, human beings in general are not so degenerated that they put statues of a drunkard or statues of a man who has been a thief, who has been managing the whole country and selling it off to somebody else. There are no statues of such people. Nobody remembers them. People don't like them. Such people are hated. And even if there are statues of such people, I've seen that of Stalin, they have removed that. So this idea of materialism has grown like a ghost now into the minds of people that matter is more important. That materially if you are all right, you are all right. The other side of it is that you must show that you don't care for matter, that you are not bothered, like these anti-culture people. But no, materialism is within them. It is ingrained in them. It's in their blood. They can't get out of it. By showing off that we make our hair in such a manner that we don't need a barber. Or else we dress up with dirty clothes with holes in it to show that we don't care for matter. It's not so. By changing the matter, you do not change the inside within yourself. Inside is changed when you look at the matter as a witness. Matter has a purpose. You should know the purpose of the matter. If you know the purpose of the matter, then you have value. Your value system is correct. For example, this has a purpose. It has a purpose that it must deliver the lecture properly. But if this purpose is not served, it is no good. In the same way, everything has a purpose. What's the use of buying 50 artificial blouses or 32,000 shoes as this lady had, Mrs. Marcos, when she's not going to use even 2 out of them? It has no feeling, it has no meaning, it's selfishness, it's self-centeredness. It's thinking about yourself all the time. Now, you want to give me a sari. In Marathi it is called as potzakne. Means the covering the womb of the mother, the stomach of the mother. Because she's put us there, she has given us birth, so we must give her something to cover it. It's a very humble way of saying it. Now you give me a sari. I don't know when I'm going to wear all this, but whatever it is. Just give me a sari with a feeling. Now maybe I may never wear it. I may wear it also. But the progeny will see what you have given to your mother. I'm not going to carry it with me. Nobody is going to carry the matter with them. But it had a purpose. It had a meaning. It had emotions behind it. It was given in a puja when so many people gathered. You gave to your mother. When people will see it, they'll be so very happy. Oh, the Sydney people gave this, or the Australians gave on this Sahasrara. See, even the vibrations flow. Just that. This is what it is. Now, it has no purpose if you put something up in a puja, which is not necessary. It has no purpose at all. It has no feeling. It has no meaning. It is valueless. For example, if you put this up, say, into my bathroom, it is useless. Especially this one. Because I can't even sing there. Quite frightening. Thank God it's being screened by surgeries because they know my conditions, you see. But it's so sweet to see the way they have covered it because they know their mother would be quite nervous to have a bath in a glass bathroom. That's all. That shows, you see, that feeling, that understanding about me, that fills my heart with such love, such oneness with you, that you understand me. That mother may not like, you see, this kind of a glass business. It's so sweet to do those things for me. Little things here and there, whatever we do for others, are so suggestive of our love, of our feelings. And this is what you have to express today, not the materialism. We don't have to express that we were very rich people or that we had lots of diamonds and we had ornaments and nothing. That is not needed. No, we were people of great feelings. What they brought for Christ was leaves of palm tree, singing Hosanna, 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 like the way you are singing today. What these palm trees are, even today they are remembered. They'll be remembered eternally. The palm trees that were used for this, they didn't think about it. They didn't know what to get at that time. Whatever was available, they got it and started singing Hosanna, Hosanna to Christ. All these little things become so important because you have given value to it. A little piece, a little clay, if you take and put art into it, put your feelings into it, then that becomes expensive. Even economics can show that it has become more expensive. But if you give it feelings, and if you give it to someone with your love, even that adds to the value. To that person, it's very valuable. It is remarkable sometimes how little things just move the whole ocean of my love into a turbulent, happy, joyous, loving heart. I sometimes feel that how these little things that they do and care for me, express their love, just moves me to the highest point of joy. There is not the matter that is important. It's not how much you have spent is important. It's not how it has been brought is important. What is important is how much thought you have given to it. And that is what is lacking, that there is no thought. We think, but we do not give thought. It's two things. Different. We just go on thinking, doing nothing. And to give a thought to a thing is a sign of depth and understanding. When the matter is given thought, then it becomes important. Without the thought, it is useless. It is sellable all the time. Everything is sellable. It has no meaning. It has no value. I hope you will all get out of this ghost and get out of the clutches of these entrepreneurs who are trying to ruin you. Try to have things which are full of feelings, which are having some meaning. And also try to give it to others things which can express your love. Matter has one great value, that through matter you can express your love. You can express your feelings for a person. Now today, at the last minute, I was just struggling to get some presents for you. I mean, it was such a struggle, you can't imagine. I was in a big mess there. The house was in a mess and all kinds of things happening. The puja in the morning. Until about 12 o'clock, I could not leave Pune. So there was no question of buying anything in Bombay. So I had to do in a very short time, through other people's help, some sort of purchases. And I've been able to buy some few things for you. So please accept them as a token of my love for you. Moreover, I brought some mangoes, quite a lot of them. And this your custom authorities have taken them away. I was very unhappy. They could see that. I said, what's this? Are you going to eat these mangoes? They said, no, we are going to fumigate. I said, after fumigation, you give it to us. For my children, I brought. So they understood it and they agreed. So I hope we get the mangoes for you on Monday. After all, it's a small thing, but after all, this is the time for you to eat mangoes.
We'll try Lynn's mic one more time and see if the quality is still okay. Otherwise, we'll continue with the program.
How's it sounding now?
That's better. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Wasn't that speed?
Oh, no, it's bad again.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go silent. Carry on, Vara.
Oh, actually, it's quite fun. You'll be like that. We'll see. So quickly about the speech. Mataji is talking about matter. In, she's saying not to be taken over by matter, but at the same time, she's also saying matter is for our use, and when it is used as an expression of love, it has its purpose. It's just that we can't let the matter ride us. That's the message I took. And so obviously we can go all theoretical about it, but the point of Sahaja Yoga is that you see this little. I'm going to give a little bit of explanation when we have some new people today. So what you see in front of us is called the subtle system. So in this system, you'll see a triangular shape at the bottom, at the reverse triangle. Within this triangle, there is a motherly energy called the Kundalini. So she is there with you all the time since the day you were born, and she knows you. And her job is to help you. However, she's sitting in a dormant form, waiting to be activated. And it used to be that it could be activated by penance and by leaving your family and going to the forest and that sort of thing, which is very well known in the Eastern philosophy. So what Sri Mataji's advent did is that she was able to activate that motherly energy within ourselves to bring us to the center, to bring us to a state where we are our best selves and will not be controlled by this matter, that will not be manipulated by people who are trying to sell that matter. But she can't force that motherly energy to be activated within ourselves. So we should if we have a heartfelt desire that this motherly energy be activated with her help, then it does work out. So when this motherly energy is activated, she travels up. She travels against the gravity. That's already interesting. That very few things go against the gravity. For example, if you put a seed in the earth, it germinates against the gravity. It grows against the gravity. So only a few things that we know of in the nature go against the gravity. So she goes up towards all these energy centers. You see these little sharp circles. She goes up through each of these energy center and then reaches this topmost place called as you see in the chart, number 7. So when she's going through these centers, she fixes the problems that are there in the centers. And the problems could be each center has its own quality, but let's say let's talk about just one center called the Agnya Chakra, which is the center number 6. Chakra in Sanskrit means a wheel. So you can say the wheel on the forehead. So this energy center has the ability to forgive. But let us say that is not in our nature, or let us say we get bombarded by things and we hold grudges and so on. That energy center goes out of balance, which is not its proper state. So the job of the Kundalini is to bring it to the proper state, and then you can feel it when it is bringing. Let's say that center is out of balance, and then the Kundalini is trying to bring it to its proper state. You've experienced that fixing of that center within your fingertips. So, for example, if the center is out of balance and the Kundalini is trying to remove the issues, that friction is felt in your fingertips as heat. And when that friction goes away, then this heat feeling goes away and becomes a cooler feeling. So that is the bit about Kundalini, and we'll go through that process. It's not a process that is out there. We can do it right now, right here. And then you have these 3 energy channels. Last part of the puzzle, if you say. Basically, it's three things: the Kundalini, the energy centers, and these three energy channels. So you see one energy channels is in yellow color, the other one is in blue. So this is the left and the right. So these centers, these channels, when we are not in balance, take us into the right, which is the future, or to the left, which is the past. So in the center channel keeps us in the present, and that happens when we get what we call the self-realization. So for this, there is a very small process. So I'll just walk ourselves through that process. So you see this chart there, and we go through these 9 steps. Now, the important thing here is that we have to keep our eyes closed as much as possible, because Srimataji has several times advised that the Kundalini doesn't pass through the center of forgiveness if we do not close our eyes. So we'll go through these 9 steps, and I'll say which step you're on. If you're not sure where your hand should be, you can just open your eyes, place your hand there, then close them again. But we'll try and keep our eyes closed for the whole process. So we take a few slow, deep breaths. It helps us come into the center. Then we sit comfortably with our eyes closed. If you're sitting in a chair and you have shoes on, please remove them. For a few moments, we keep quiet with our eyes closed. We put our right hand on the heart. And here we ask ourselves a question. Am I the pure spirit? Am I the pure spirit? Each question you can repeat in your heart. And you can say that to your mother tongue if you can translate it from English to your mother tongue. Am I the pure spirit? We bring our hand a little bit below, just on the left side of the rib cage. So left hand on the lap, right hand is moving. A little bit left side of the stomach. Here we say, Mother. We ask, Mother, am I my own master? Am I truly my own master? We place our right hand just below where our stomach meets the leg, in that corner. And here, very sincerely, with a heartfelt desire, we ask Sri Mataji, Sri Mataji, please give me pure knowledge. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. We place our hand back on the left side of the stomach. And here we say, with full confidence, now that we would have received the pure knowledge, we say with full confidence, Mother, I am my own master. I am my own master. Let's put our right hand on the heart. Say, Mother, I am the pure spirit. We're on the step number 5. Mother, I am the pure spirit. Next, we put our right hand on the left side of the neck and turn our head towards our right shoulder. And here we say, Mother, I am not guilty. Guilt is very harmful for our spirit to express itself. It weighs it down. So without worrying about the past mistakes, being a spirit, we say, Mother, I am not guilty at all. Now we put our right hand on the forehead, bend a little forward, and here we say, with complete sincerity, Mother, I forgive myself. Mother, I am very forgiving. Mother, I forgive myself and I forgive everyone. Mother, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. When we place our right hand at the back of the head, lift our head up a bit. And here we say, Mother, please forgive me for all the mistakes of the past against God. We place our right hand on top of the head. And here we ask, like we ask our mother, Mother, please give me my self-realization. When the desire is very ardent, the self-realization works out quite spontaneously. Mother, please give me my self-realization. Mother, please let my heart integrate with the all-pervading divine spirit. Just observe your left palm and slowly put your hand back to the lap. Now you observe both your palms and see if you are feeling a cool breeze. If you do, that is the indication that you have received your self-realization. Sometimes it's not that strong, so it's a bit hard to feel. However, now we'll do a little meditation session with music. Please keep your eyes closed. Well, keeping our eyes closed, let's observe our state, our heart. So when Kundalini rises, Kundalini is like a lot of strands in a rope. It touches all the energy centers. And particularly when it touches the heart, we get this sense of peace that we seem to be missing in this world which is very dominated by matter. So that is the feeling or experience that you can remember to motivate yourself to meditate every day and with us every week. So that brings us to a close. So I'll send a little. Uh, um, One of us here said that they couldn't follow the speech properly, so I'm sending that a link with new people with a public program that Srimati gave in the 1980s. So I just sent it to everyone. Please save that. And yeah, I don't know how your mic is, Lynn, but I've got nothing else to add, so we could probably close it. We're 5 minutes over. Oh, you're muted.
How's the sound now?
Good.
Especially when I'm muted. Lovely meditation with you all. Look forward to being with you again next week. And as Vara said, if you can have a little meditate each day, that's also good. We'll show you a few things next week.
We'll stop the streaming for the YouTubers, but we'll open up the floor if you have any questions. And that means we'll have to enable the Sabai YouTubers. We have to enable the mics, Lynn, if you can do that.
We've got the chat, and I'll just enable the mics there. I might have to get in there.
Thanks, George.